The Dysfunction Files, Episode 17. Listen to your gut instinct. Akkermansia, muciniphila. Why one bacterium might be the key to the fountain of wellness. Ever heard of Akkermansia muciniphila? No? Good. That's right where you're supposed to be. And means Big Pharma hasn't figured out how to patent it yet. Hang tight. Because if they'd had, you'd already be bombarded with commercials.
Interested in losing weight? Fixing your autoimmune disease? Preventing cancer? Ask your doctor if Akkermansia is right for you. An over-the-counter, completely affordable, available to basically anyone probiotic. Side effects may include a fully functioning gut, better metabolic health, a smaller pant size, lower risk for cancer, and a brand new Lamborghini. Lamborghini not guaranteed, but hey, smaller pants are a start. Do not use Akkermansia if you enjoy bloating, brain fog, chronic disease, or feeling like complete shit. Ask your completely uninformed regular doctor before starting something that might actually help you get better. Like Akkermansia.
Wait, what? Who wrote that? But for now, it's flying under the radar, or was, and today we're cracking it wide open because this little gut microbe might just be the missing link in your weight loss struggles, immune dysfunction, leaky gut, food sensitivities, fatigue, inflammation, mood swings, and even resistance to cancer treatment. All from one bacteria? Oh yes. I am Dr. Kristen Lindgren, and welcome back to the Dysfunction Files. We used to refer to the gut as your second brain. Scientists are now rethinking this. Perhaps it's actually running the entire show. If you're interested in learning how for, less than $1 a day, you could be fighting a war from weight loss to autoimmune disease or even cancer, this episode is for you. Let's get into it. The invisible MVP. Let's start with the basics. Akkermansia muciniphila is a gram-negative anaerobic bacterium that lives in the mucus layer of your gut, specifically along the intestinal epithelium. First discovered in 2004, it now makes up about 1 to 5% of the total gut microbiome in healthy individuals. Unless, of course, you're not so healthy. Then it drops like a rock. And that, my friends, is the problem. Low levels of Akkermansia have been associated with obesity, type 2 diabetes, inflammatory bowel disease, insulin resistance, leaky gut, depression, and cancer. That's not correlation with a capital C, it's a red flag the size of Wisconsin. Gut barrier guardian. One of Akkermansia's superpowers is maintaining the integrity of the gut lining. Think of your gut like a high-security VIP club. You want good guests coming in, nutrients, short-chain fatty acids, and bad ones staying out, toxins, bacteria, undigested food. The bouncers at the door, that's your intestinal barrier. If it sucks, we call that a leaky gut. Akkermansia plays a critical role in tightening up those velvet ropes in between the cells that line your digestive tract. It stimulates mucus production, which thickens the gut barrier, promotes the expression of tight junction proteins, the molecular zippers that keep cells close together, and even encourages the production of antimicrobial peptides. More Akkermansia means stronger gut walls and less systemic inflammation. Less Akkermansia means more intestinal permeability and more stuff slipping into the bloodstream that has no business being there. Cue food sensitivities, autoimmunity, and systemic inflammation. It's like replacing your home security system with a cardboard cutout of a cop. No Akkermansia is no bueno. Metabolic mastermind. Now here's where things get spicy. Akkermansia doesn't just protect your gut wall, it also helps regulate your weight and your insulin sensitivity. How? By influencing GLP-1 or glucagon-like peptide 1. You all remember this guy, right? PYY or peptide YY, like yo-yo, not like the questions from Missouri. Endocannabinoid receptors in the gut. You know GLP-1 as the hormone behind Ozempic, Wegovy, and Mounjaro. Yep, the multi-billion-dollar weight loss drugs. We just talked about those again. But your body actually makes GLP-1 naturally, and Akkermansia helps increase it. More Akkermansia means more natural appetite regulation, satiety, and blood sugar balance. Animal studies show that increasing Akkermansia levels can reduce weight gain, improve insulin sensitivity, decrease fat mass, improve glucose metabolism, and early human trials show promise. Let me say that again. This humble, underappreciated microbe can naturally boost the same hormones drug companies are spending billions to synthesize. Let that sink in. Immunity, inflammation, and mood. Akkermansia isn't just playing defense at the gut wall, it's also quarterbacking the immune response. It helps maintain the balance between tolerance and attack. Low Akkermansia is associated with higher levels of LPS, or lipopolysaccharides, interleukin-6, and TNF-alpha. These are inflammatory cytokines. Immune dysregulation. In plain English, if your gut is missing Akkermansia, your immune system is probably confused, inflamed, and attacking things it shouldn't. And the gut-brain connection? Yep, Akkermansia is involved there too. It influences production of short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, which improve brain function and mood. Feeling depressed, anxious, foggy? Check your gut. And maybe check on your Akkermansia. How do you know if you have enough? Spoiler alert, most people don't. Especially if you're overweight or insulin resistant, you've taken antibiotics or proton pump inhibitors, you eat a low-fiber, high-processed diet, you drink alcohol regularly, or live in Wisconsin, analogous. You've been diagnosed with inflammatory bowel disease, irritable bowel disease, autoimmune disease, or mood disorders. The gold standard to assess Akkermansia is a comprehensive stool test that includes PCR quantification of gut microbes. Some popular ones include the GI Map, Genova GI-FX, Biome-FX, and Vibrance Gut Zoomer test. Just don't expect your regular conventional doctor to run these. I'm in love with the GI Map test. We run this on basically, everyone. We affectionately ask people to just poop in the box, but the box goes to FedEx. Do not drop the box off the front desk, please, and thank you. How to feed your Akkermansia. Here's the good news. You can actually grow your own Akkermansia back, and it doesn't take a miracle. Eat polyphenols. These plant compounds act as microbial fertilizer. Best sources are pomegranate, cranberries, green tea, red wine, in moderation of course, cocoa, Concord grapes, which are also high in resveratrol and anthocyanins. Feed it prebiotics like inulin found in chicory, artichokes, and onions, fructooligosaccharides or FOSs, resistant starches, green bananas, and cold potatoes, and good old-fashioned apple peels. Who doesn't like an apple peel? Kids, I'm not cutting the peels off anymore. Intermittent fasting. Fasting promotes Akkermansia growth by giving the gut lining time to regenerate and allowing the bacteria to thrive in their preferred environment. Exercise. Moderate physical activity increases gut microbial diversity and Akkermansia abundance. Reduce the microbiome murderers. Avoid unnecessary antibiotics. Limit non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs like ibuprofen and naproxen. Cut alcohol, or limit, I know most of my viewers live here in Wisconsin. Respect. Stop the ultra-processed foods. Consider supplementing. Yes, Akkermansia is now available as a standalone and combination probiotic from companies like Pendulum and Infiniwell. And early clinical trials are showing benefits for blood sugar control, insulin resistance, and weight loss. Pendulum also has a GLP-1 support Akkermansia containing probiotic. I love this. Infiniwell has a combination probiotic called ABC, which contains Akkermansia, BPC 157, and fiber. Amazing. Akkermansia 500 as a standalone. Akkermansia 100 as a standalone. These probiotics are not millions of dollars, but they aren't cheap ones from Walgreens either. If you're diligent about your diet, you can actually grow more Akkermansia for, free. Minus the cost of a pomegranate, of course. Honestly, it's probably a wash. Have you seen what pomegranates cost? Akkermansia and cancer, a microbial defense strategy. Let's shift gears and talk about something big, like tumor big. Akkermansia muciniphila isn't just a gut repair genius. It's also showing anti-cancer potential in both prevention and treatment synergy. Immunotherapy enhancement. A groundbreaking study in Science, published in 2018, found that patients with higher levels of Akkermansia responded better to PD-1 checkpoint inhibitors for lung, kidney, and skin cancers. Even more wild, when researchers gave Akkermansia to non-responders, tumors shrank and immune responses improved. Translation: this microbe can literally help your body respond to cancer drugs better. Gut barrier equals tumor barrier. Akkermansia strengthens the gut lining, reducing leaky gut and LPS or lipopolysaccharide-induced inflammation, both of which contribute to chronic immune activation and cancer risk. Less inflammation equals more immune bandwidth for tumor surveillance. Colorectal cancer prevention. In mice, Akkermansia supplementation led to fewer colorectal tumors, higher levels of butyrate, and reduced inflammatory cytokines. Gut integrity equals less cellular chaos and fewer mutations. Hormone-related cancers? It's speculative, but compelling. Akkermansia may support the estrobolome, influencing how your gut recycles and clears estrogens. This could play a role in preventing breast, ovarian, or endometrial cancers. Bottom line, Akkermansia doesn't just help you poop prettier and lose weight. It may be a critical player in your body's anti-cancer defense system. It supports the immune terrain, calms inflammation, and strengthens the literal wall between you and the toxic world we live in. And of course, that makes it all a threat to the trillion-dollar cancer industry. Not that anyone's counting, of course. Why haven't you heard about this? You knew we had to go here. Ask yourself, if one bacteria could regulate your metabolism, gut lining, mood, and immune function, wouldn't you have heard about it on the nightly news? Wouldn't every endocrinologist be screening for it? Wouldn't every obesity doc be prescribing Akkermansia cocktails? Unless... Oh, it's still here. It still fits. It can't be patented. I know you're shocked. And it competes with drugs worth billions. The average cost of a GLP-1 agonist prescription is over $1,000 a month. Compare that to a pomegranate, a green banana, and a glass of red wine. So let's review. Akkermansia improves insulin and GLP-1 naturally. Check. Strengthens gut lining. Check. Calms immune dysregulation. Check. May lower risk of metabolic disease, cancer, and mood disorders. Check. But it's not in your doctor's toolkit. Why? Because functional medicine focuses on terrain. Conventional medicine focuses on symptoms. Closing. So, is Akkermansia a magic bullet? Well, yeah. Okay, Nothing works in a vacuum. If your house is on fire, a wreath on the front door isn't helpful for beautification, but it might be a magic trigger, one that sets off a cascade of positive change across your gut, your brain, and your metabolism. It's not about taking one pill. It's about rebuilding a resilient system. And this tiny resident of your gut might be the keystone species you didn't know you were missing. Feed it. Test for it. GI map. Support it. Supplement with it. Your gut will thank you for it. Your brain and immune system will praise you. And your waistline? Well, it might even send flowers. That'll do it for me. I'm Dr. Kristen Lindgren, and thank you for tuning into another episode of the Dysfunction Files. If you found this episode useful or entertaining, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all the things. They're free and easy to do, and they really help the channel reach more people interested in learning about all these kinds of secrets light years before they hit the mainstream. If you're interested in having your gut tested or learning more about how what lives here affects how, well, basically everything else here works, please visit our website or give our office a call. I'm putting our phone number and our web address on the intro and outro. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay skeptical, keep learning, feed your Akkermansia with, a green banana or some apple peel, or just take a once daily supplement. And remember, with knowledge comes the power of being in charge of your own healthcare. I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now.